It's the program Entertainment Now with Beat O'Brien. How's your day going? It's another beautiful Tuesday on our hashtag Tuesday edition of your roller coaster ride around your favorite celebrities in the news and superstars. We have another very awesomely packaged show for you. Well, before we get into the gist and all the happenings across your favorite celebrities, let's take this quick break. And while we're on this break, do also follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course, feel free to like our page on Facebook at SpectrumTv NG. When we come back, we go straight into the gist. Stay with us. All right, thanks for always keeping us up to date with us right here on your most preferred TV program on our Entertainment Now show, live on Spectrum Television. My name is Beat O'Brien, your host, and having said that, let's get straight into the amazing lineup of segments on the show today. It's still award season. We're still talking about the just concluded Oscars 2020. We're also going to be talking about the iHeart Radio Awards ceremony later on the show. But let's stick with the aftermath of all the drama that ensued during the just concluded Oscars. Well, Will Smith, following his action, has apologized to comedian Chris Rock and the Academy. Well, actor Will Smith has finally tendered a long-awaited apology to Chris Rock for his infamous Oscar slap. The actor says violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. 53-year-old Will Smith took to his social media handles with a statement expressing regret of his viral outburst. He says, violence in all forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Smith shared in a statement, jokes at my expense are part of my job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I'd like to publicly apologize to you. Chris, on the other hand, was out of line and I was wrong. I am embarrassed by my actions and are indicative of a man I want to become. There's no place for violence in the world of love and kindness. I'd like to also apologize to the Academy and the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. Unquote. That was Will's public apology. The actor further apologized to the Williams family for tainting a memorable moment of King Richard. Well, it's quite sad how things turned out, but we must say that Will Smith has shown remorse as he apologized at the venue during the Oscars and afterwards on paper. While Chris Rock, on the other hand, has not issued any statement publicly. The much we know is that the LAPD were saying that they were observing the situation, and since Chris Rock was yet to press charges, they haven't had any much to say. Well, the thing is, Will Smith has said that this has stained his journey, which has been a gorgeous journey with all of them in terms of his work on the big screen. But we're very sure that having slapped Chris Rock on Sunday, there's a lot still in the wait as how this might turn out. A lot of people have asked the question, would he be retaining his awards? Other people have also asked the question of, is Will Smith still a role model to younger people? One thing is, no one is above wrongdoing, and when it comes to anger management and keeping your temper in check, I'm very sure as humans, we're bound to err. Well, since Smith's viral outburst, the Academy had released a statement sharing plans to implement disciplinary actions against the actor in line with the bylaws of the Academy and California laws. The Academy finally reacting to Will Smith's attack on Chris Rock, and the Academy says it does not condone violence of any form in a tweet on Monday yesterday. While following the tweet, Variety now reports that the organizers has made a move to take more disciplinary action, and the Academy condemns the action of Will Smith at the Sunday night show. One thing for sure is the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Science, having disassociated itself from Sunday's night's viral attack on comedian Chris Rock. The question is, would they take back Will Smith's first ever Oscars? Big question to ask. Will they take it back? Would this be a life-changing point in history? Well, Will Smith has said Denzel Washington did tell him a while ago that he needs to be careful that the devil attacks you when you're at your highest. Well, before any actions are taken against Will Smith, let's relive that moment where he celebrated having picked up his first ever Oscars award. Well, before anything is done and that what they call it, statuette of the Oscars is taken back from him. At least he had his moment and made history, having picked up his first ever Oscars for the category of Best Actor at the just concluded Oscars 2022. While still more highlights and dramas from the Oscar, DJ Khaled was one of the first persons to greet Will Smith on the red carpet as he congratulated him. But one thing for sure is DJ Khaled also hinted a Nollywood or Hollywood appearance where he had a conversation with actor Wesley Snipes. Well, one thing for sure is not the first time the ace music producer DJ Khaled has graced the Oscars or performed in a Hollywood movie. But the question is, following his conversation with actor Wesley Snipes, would we see DJ Khaled appear in a movie worthy of winning the Oscars? Maybe next year's Oscars will tell, but fingers crossed until then. Well, still on more stories from the Hollywood scope, it is a sad story this time. Anthony Anderson's wife, Alivina Stewart, has filed for divorce after 22 years of being married. The American actor and comedian Anthony Anderson and his wife, Alvina Stewart, have called it quits after a beautiful 22 years together. Stewart is demanding spousal support from the 51-year-old actor and comedian. Stewart filed for divorce in Los Angeles County Court, citing irreconcilable differences as the reason for their breakup. According to documents obtained by The Blast on Monday, 28 March 2022, in the document, Stewart requested spousal support from the 51-year-old actor, including all gifts and inheritance, all assets, earrings, accumulations, debts acquired by petitions prior to the date of the marriage, and after the date of separation. The exact nature and extent of which are unknown, the document reportedly states that it is not the first time she'll be filing for divorce from the comedian. Stewart first filed for divorce in 2015 and dismissed the petition and got back together with Anderson. Crisis again started brewing in the marriage early in 2018 after Anderson was accused of hitting a woman. The woman in question, we do not know, but he denied the allegations vehemently. It will be recalled that the couple tied the knot back in 1999 after meeting in college at Howard College. More like a beautiful love story, and they went on to have 2 adult children, Kyria 26 and Nathan 22. Well, this means she won't be asking for a child support away from this marital crisis. Anderson has enjoyed lots of success in his career path. He was nominated for the 2017 Golden Globe for Best Performance by an Actor in the Television Series for his work in Blackish, and more recently, he received his 7th nomination for an Outstanding Lead Actor in a Comedy Series at the 2021 Emmy Awards. The actor, who will be recalled, also grew up in Compton, California, and was educated at the Hollywood High School of Performing Arts and then Howard University, where he met his now estranged wife. He started doing stand-up comedy at the Comedy Acts Theater, which led to a lead role in the NYPD Blue and Malcolm Eddie. He then proceeded to appear on Law & Order and The Shield, amongst others. Well, having said that, before we take another break, let's touch down on yet another award ceremony that's been held in line with the Oscars 2022. But away from acting, we now talk about a music awards show, where Olivia Rodrigo and Dua Lipa won big at the 2022 iHeartRadio Music Awards. Dance Artist of the Year went to electronic DJ David Guetta. Dance Song of the Year was Do It To It by A Craze featuring Cherish. Hip Hop Artist of the Year went to the one and only Drizzy Drake after a beautiful Certified Lover Boy album went top of the Billboard's 200s. Best New Hip Hop Artist of the Year went to Young Blue, while Hip Hop Song of the Year was the song What You Do You Know About Love by Pop Smoke, which was a posthumous award for him, by the way. Hip Hop Album of the Year was The Off Season by J. Cole, while R&B Artist of the Year went to Jasmine Sylvain. Favorite Tour Photographer of the Year was a socially voted category. Love and Tour by Harry Styles picked up that award. And then TikTok Bop of the Year was socially voted as well, and it went to the song Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo, making her a second on the night. While the Best Comeback Album, also socially voted, went to Adele with the album 30. Well, with that, we hit the brakes again, and when we come back, we'll be talking more about some good doings as regards a female artist in the industry who has somehow managed being a mother, a wife, and still a bad star when it comes to music. Let's check it out.
Hoy te la exploto. ¿Cómo? Oh, mamá, ¿qué problema mi vibe? Me mata la curiosidad. Oh, mamá, de lo que te me atrás. Oh, mamá, un choque de electricidad. Oye, oh, mamá, Hoy te la exploto. ¿Cómo? Oh, mamá, te tema. ¿Qué problema mi vibe? Oh, mamá, me mata la curiosidad. Oh, mamá, te vengo que te vaya atrás. Oh, mamá, un choque de electricidad. Oye, oh, mamá, te tema.
Thanks for staying with us. You can rest assured knowing fully well that everything info entertainment worthy would be captured and brought to you live on Spectrum Television, courtesy of Entertainment Now. It's your one-stop shop for everything around your favorite celebrities in the news, and we're right in the thick of award seasons. We're still discussing all the heated drama after the Oscars 2020. But the funny thing here is, with the iHeartRadio Awards, notable names like Cardi B were left out. And why is that so? Most times you have songs that are not radio worthy, and a huge chunk of Cardi B's works this day are a little bit too explicit for younger listeners. Well, in as much as Cardi B wasn't picking up awards at the just concluded iHeartRadio Music Awards 2022, she did break some records of her own. And on the show this beautiful Tuesday, Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy has become the first album to have all singles certified platinum or higher. Cardi B has again made history with her debut album Invasion of Privacy, and according to the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, it is the first album to have all songs of it certified platinum or higher. Cardi would say, occur. I hope I got that right. Well, she also did say occur in a message, and she says she can't wait for her second album, with thanks and love to all her supporters and fans. Well, the It I Like It singer wrote in a Twitter post embracing her fans. Although Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy was released almost 4 years ago, its success has yet to slow down. As reported, the album was the first female rap album to chart for 200 weeks on the Billboard 200. Besides landing the #1 on Billboard Top 200 in 2018, Billboard also highlighted its lead single, Bodak Yellow, as one of the songs that defined the decades when it was released. The release of this particular song received mass attention, with billboards describing the pop culture moments as, and I quote, "She left an indelible mark on the summer of 2017. Not only because she rewrote history, but because she gave hope to have-nots, the people who were too scared to dream because they were repeatedly told no," unquote. Well, the album received so much praise, and it even earned her a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album in 2019. How about that for some success from Cardi B, who manages to still be a mom? She's married to Offset and has a beautiful daughter in Culture, and also is welcoming a second child. Well, she still holds it down as the boss lady when it comes to her business of making good music and breaking records, either platinum, diamond, or gold. Well, these certifications don't come easy. Well, coming back home to Nigeria on a very sad note this time. I hate to be the one to tell you stories like this, but hey, what's life without death? Comedian Osama has lost his wife barely a year after the wedding. Our hearts go out to the comedian, who took to his Instagram page on Monday yesterday, 28 March 2022, where he announced the sad passing away of his wife. In a post which he quoted, "Weddings that never saw any anniversary, got married on the 15th of May 2021, and she died on the 26th of March 2022. God bless your soul, my world," he wrote. While his colleagues from the Jos-based side took to social media, where they also paid their tributes and condolences to the comedian. Osama Akpunonu is a Nigerian comedian who hails from Edo State, and he started his comedy career as an undergraduate in the University of Jos with his close former comedian before becoming an OAP on radio in Jos. Osama was launched into comedy professionally after he graduated and performed in various places, even remarkably at the Night of a Thousand Laughs, if you can recall. He worked with several comedians, including the likes of Basket Mouth, AY, Julius Agu, and Opa Williams of Night of a Thousand Laughs. Quite sad. May God rest his soul. We send our love and light to the family, and at this moment, we just pray that God will grant them the fortitude to bear their irreparable loss. Well, having said that, onto a more brighter note, especially for people who look forward to moments where two celebrities kiss and make up. While following their stay in the BB Niger house in a certain season, season 4, one person got evicted while the other emerged winner. But Nigerians would never forget that moment where they blamed the eviction of Tacha on the later winner, Messi, following an altercation on the show. Well, premiering on Friday, Tokema Kinwa will be hosting Tacha and Messi, and I'm very sure lovers of reality TV show in Nigeria will be so keen on seeing that one. Well, having said that, we've come midway on the show this beautiful Tuesday. Remember, the show is ever interactive. Feel to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at SpectrumTv NG. You can also follow me across boards, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's simply at Bito Bryan, it's spelled BITTOBRYAN. Well, having said that, next up on the show is an amazing peek of 5 trending songs. And remember, it's a hashtag Trending Tuesday from which you can nominate your most preferred hit music video for today. The fun part of this is as these songs drop, we do well to scoop up and bring them to you. A lot of persons have asked, where has Young John the Wicked producer been all the while? In as much as a lot of people tie his roots back to Akwa Ibom, saying he's one of our own, and people are saying ever since he went away from being a core producer to now doing music, he feels like an upcoming artist. Need to be careful with my words right now because that word upcoming or struggling can be quite offensive to people who put in their blood, sweat, and work into molding a career. But good to know that Young John the Wicked producer is back and he has a new hit single and of course a video to go with it. The video is titled Dada. The video was shot and directed by Mansa Musa and it makes it to our top pick of 5 music videos on the show today, from which you could choose your preferred hit music video for today. Moving on to another video that is greeting your screens this beautiful Tuesday afternoon is a video from the one and only Alhaji Techno. Techno is back with some new vibes. First off, he dropped Mufasa, which made it to our last Tuesday's cuts. And on this Tuesday's edition, he's given us a new vibe called Ginger. There's always a vibe with Techno right here. Visual for Ginger. I like the way he kept it simple in this one. But what's with Techno and foreign music and video shoots, you know? I'm looking for a Techno video shot in Nigeria. Since he gave us Spana, it feels like Techno has gone foreign. He doesn't want to do local again. Well, next video is local like that, and it's shot from the trenches in Lagos. Well, Skibi Mayana Escaladon Dada, one of Nigeria, is back with a bang. Fresh off the waves of having featured Davido on The Baddest Boy, The Baddest Boy is back again with yet another brand new single, and the visuals is equally very captivating. The cast of the visuals, from the young to even the elderly, were all featured in the video for Trenches. That's our third music video for today, Trenches by Skibi Mayana. Well, it has to be the dream of every young superstar in Nigeria, aspiring superstar, to come from the trenches, from nothing to becoming something and also becoming a global sensation. Well, one song that has become a global sensation while we're still waiting for the original video has to be Phil's and Buju's Finesse. Well, one thing for sure is, most times, while the wait is taking too long, people also have the amazing visuals and creativities to share. Well, this Tuesday on the show, we take you all the way to the Glitch Studios Africa with the Glitch Choir, and of course, Femi Laye teamed up with a beautiful cover of Buju's and Phil's Finesse. There's nothing like a live band performance, but you have to give it to Glitch Africa. That production was in sync, on point, and superb. One thing for sure is the man Femi Laye also has beautiful vocals, but hats off to Phil's and Buju for creating a global sensation. Finesse any day, anytime. This song will be evergreen. We might check back in a few years from now to check if this information is correct. Well, having said that, our final peak of 5 from which you could choose from your most preferred hit music video today is something you can get up, vibe to, and bese. DJ Tunes is back with the magic and Off the Strings of Lagos, featuring Mobad and Rexy. Record is titled MMM. I know you have a lot of sad memories if you invested in that Ponzi scheme, but this is away from it. It simply stands for make more money. The vibe is ever contagious right here on Spectrum Television with your most preferred TV program, Entertainment Now. And there you have it, our peak of 5 amazing trending hit music videos from Nigeria. Feel free to choose from the top. Might be the video with Young John the producer, Dada, might be Skibi Mayana's Trenches, or who knows, it might even be the last video we played. But talking about new music in the works, a lot of people have been saying he sounds a lot alike on every single of his song, but whenever he puts his vocals to anything, be it a collabo or his own record, it becomes instantly viral. Well, he's had to change his name from being Buju to BNXN. A lot of people are saying, why you take out the vowels from being Benson? Why don't you just spell your name as Benson? Real name Daniel Benson, origin Akwa Ibom, Nigeria, and he is the next thing to watch out for when it comes to new music. Well, he's told us to check out on Thursday for 2 new singles. Almost all his songs sound alike, from Kilometer to Finesse to the new ones cooking. I'm waiting for Thursday to drop. We have our fingers crossed and we're waiting on the man Benson to deliver. Well, he would always deliver the goods. Well, question is, he's still with Burna Boy under the amazing Spaceship Records? Well, that news has been under the shades of late, but he's been doing well for himself this year. Well, moving on to our next segment of the show, it's the viral video. And ever since the Oscars 2022 concluded with the drama that followed after, with Will Smith having slapped comedian Chris Rock, there's been a lot of debate about it. Our viral video today samples some conversations of the Breakfast Club as they talked about why they thought there was no room for acting in that. And for some reason, they feel like the joke wasn't enough to have made Will Smith react the way he was. Was that joke insensitive? People say Jada is dealing with alopecia, that is hair loss. Other people say there was also someone who actually joked about Will Smith being in an open marriage, talking about fellow actor Regina Halls, but Will Smith didn't react to that joke. He only laughed about it. Was that enough for him to act the way he did? Because at first he was also laughing at Chris Rock's joke, only to turn and see his wife roll her eyes. And of course, you know the rest was history. But let's relive that moment. Regina Halls cracked the joke a lot of people are pointing back to as, why didn't Will take this joke very seriously? Big questions are, is Will Smith still a role model to younger people growing up in the industry? Another question is the Oscars going to revoke his award? Big question is, does he need some therapy to heal from all he's been dealing with in his marriage with Jada? All those questions might be answered in a couple of months. But better still, let's tell you some amazing news when it still has to do with movies, as Obama's daughter has landed a new contract. So word on the street is that Donald Glover has hired Obama's daughter to become a scriptwriter on a new show. And this one is our final story for today. One thing for sure is a lot of people haven't seen Malia Obama in any action because she doesn't really act, but she's more of a writer. And without Daniel Glover having signed her, a lot of us will still not know how much influential her pen is when it comes to movie making. But this news has been greeted with a lot of prospects, knowing that Malia has a lot of creativity she's waiting to share with the world. One thing for sure is we'll know by the end of the year what this new series entails, as Daniel Glover has been known for making amazing concepts over time. You know the phrase is familiar? You know the song, This Is America? The man Daniel Glover also orchestrated that song. The thing is for sure, that's our final story today on Entertainment Now. So best be sure we'll serve you more on that later tomorrow. Thanks for making the time with us on the show today. This is where we draw the curtains. Do not forget the show is open to sponsorship and ad placements. And to do so, all you need to do is visit our city office at number 2 Tap Plaza Close off Akaitinan Road. Or if you're outside Akwa Ibom, kindly do us a DM on social media. Till I come again, wait tomorrow. Let's stay tuned for more amazing concepts right here on Spectrum Television. Thank you.
Right here on the